Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I do hope you're enjoying your day today. So we are back with some leak and rumor news, and we have some crazy stuff that is expected for next year. And these are going to be shared over from these three accounts. Now, as always guys, I do want to put a quick disclaimer in front of the video, just letting you guys know that nothing we're about to talk about is technically officially confirmed until Funko does announce it. You know the drill by now. Anything can be canceled, delayed, or changed last minute, and I'll update you guys as we go and as we learn more information, but there's always a strong chance we could see most of these. Now, before we get started, we do have two things. One being the question of the day, which is, how are you guys doing? I haven't asked this in a while, and I would love to know how you guys are doing. How is school? How is your Funko Pop collections going? How are your families, etc., etc. Now, the other thing is, we do actually have a video sponsor today. I'm back on Whatnot for SDCC 2024. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Whatnot, they're one of the largest live auction marketplaces where you can buy and sell your favorite collectibles, whether it's Funko Pops, comic books, statues, and more. And whether you want to sell or buy, they would love to have you. Make sure to join me over on Whatnot on July 27th at 5 p.m. EST for a live auction filled with grails, exclusives, giveaways, and more. And make sure to use my sign-up link down below to bookmark the stream so you don't miss it and get $15 off your first purchase. And of course, I gotta give you an exclusive sneak peek at some of the contents of this stream, as well as our two main giveaways, a Shanks Chase and a Brook Chase. As a reminder, make sure to use my sign-up link down below, and I hope to see you there. Alrighty guys, so let's go ahead and start the news with One Piece. So for One Piece, we do have a fun little Wano wave here. So this includes Trafalgar Law K-Room, which is basically his awakening, also known as. We also have Eustace Kid Awakening, King Masked, a standalone pop, which is great, and we should be seeing a moment between Zoro and King in the future too. We also have Big Mom in the kimono with a chase variation that should be a 6-inch, and then Vivi with Karu as a pop ride. And that would actually be Vivi riding Karu, originally said to be a 2-pack, now a pop ride, which is even more exciting. Personally, I would say my two favorites from the lineup for sure is King as well as the Vivi and Karu, just because they're new characters, and the other characters like Law and Big Mom, for example, we've already gotten several pops of. As far as Big Mom goes, it's just going to be another 6-inch Big Mom. She'll probably look very detailed though, I will give them that, most likely in an action pose, and then the chase variation should actually be where she does have her flaming hair. And as far as Eustace Kid goes, this would be his awakening, most likely where he does have a bunch of metal around his hand, maybe even some like electricity, or I guess whatever you would call that in that situation. Anyways though, I'm sure it's going to turn out much better than the original one. But again, the real winners here for me are King and the Vivi and Karu, though it would have been cool if we got an unmasked chase variation for King, but you never know, maybe the moment will actually feature King unmasked, we'll see. Next year we have Demon Slayer, and this is mostly going to be from season 3 outside of 1. So this list contains Rengoku 9th form, which I'm personally very excited to see how that turns out. That's going to be amazing. And then the rest should be from season 3. We have Muichiro attacking with a chase variation. The chase is said to possibly be where he does have his Demon Slayer mark, so stay tuned on that. We also have Mitsuri attacking, Demon Genya, and funny enough, when I did my Demon Slayer video the other day and I was holding the Genya pop, I was like, I wonder when we're gonna get Demon Genya. I guess next year, possibly. And the last two feature some new Demon Pops. Finally, we have Hantengu as well as Gyoku. Out of this set, the ones I'm personally very excited about are the new Mitsuri and Muichiro Pops, as well as the Hantengu. Muichiro and Mitsuri specifically because their original Pops are a little boring, and here's why. Mitsuri is beautifully detailed. She's like one of the best looking Hashira Pops. However, in terms of like action or like overall detail, comparing it to like Shinobu, for example, she definitely lacks there. Same with Muichiro. He's kind of just standing there. It's a very basic looking pop, but it pretty much nails the character. So I'm hoping in these new variations that they're going to look great. And we all know that Mitsuri's sword kind of like curls around her when she's using it. So that could definitely look awesome in pop form if Funko can do it right. Moving on from Jujutsu Kaisen, we do have Shibuya Arc pops. So check this out. We do have Gojo Technique Lapse Blue. So this will actually be Gojo from Hidden Inventory, for those wondering, a younger version of Gojo. Next year we have Itadori Black Flash, which is most likely going to be Itadori where he looks like this from Shibuya, where he's fighting, oh god, what's it? Mahito. So it should be where he has a scar on his face using Black Flash. Next year we have Megumi with Rabbit, Nobara Cursed Energy with a Glow Chase, as well as Sukuna with the Fire Arrow. So the only thing I noticed lacking from this list, and this is a great list of characters, is a new Nanami variation, because for those who've seen it, you can definitely do some crazy stuff with Nanami, as far as the new mold goes anyways. And another one would be Toji. because Toji's like a huge character in that season. A lot of people really love Toji. So I'm assuming this might be some kind of exclusive situation, because if they don't make Toji, that would be very, very weird. So this one also surprised me not seeing it as a comment on this list, which was Jogo. Jogo had a main fight in that season, and a lot of people would really like to see a Jogo pop. The only one we technically have so far is the new SDCC one, where Gojo's standing on Jogo from Season 1. And even then, I was surprised that we didn't get Jogo as a standalone con exclusive from Season 1. But who knows, maybe they're saving him as a special exclusive, but I would say he definitely needs a pop, especially after Season 2. I'm also kind of surprised that we don't see a different Geto pop here as a common, but maybe we'll also see that as an exclusive. Because at the very least, I think a younger Gojo and like a younger Geto, for example, as a 2-pack would sell very well. And maybe even them in the poses where they're doing their weird walks. Let me know though, from this specific arc, is there a character or a specific moment that you guys would love to see as a Funko Pop? Nonetheless, I think this is a great list of pops, just a couple things missing. Next up here, we have My Hero Academia, and again, this is a very great list of pops. So check it out, we do have Vigilante Deku, finally. I can't wait to see how that turns out. That character design is so freaking crazy and would make for a great glow-in-the-dark. Now, another one we're finally getting is Dabi with white hair, and that one should have a glow chase variation. We also have a new Tomura all-for-one version. We also have Lady Nagant, Stars and Stripes, and Stain Current. The real winners here, honestly, is that Vigilante Deku, that Dabi with white hair, in my opinion, and Stars and Stripes. I think a lot of people are going to be after all of those specifically, but it's a great wave overall. There are a lot of new characters here, at the same time a couple repeat characters, but at least they're updated versions of the character and not just like a simple variation. I think they really killed it with this list, and a lot of these pops will probably turn out amazing. And I will say, with some of the My Hero Academia releases lately, Funko definitely needs this win. Next here for Boruto fans, we do have 5 new pops, and what's great is this is all characters that we don't have yet, including Code with Chase, Delta, Daemon, and Ida. I think that's how you pronounce those last two. Sorry, I never finished Boruto, just wasn't for me, but I have heard that it's gotten much better. Let me know what you guys think about this brand new set of Boruto pops and if you'll grab any. Next up for Yu-Gi-Oh fans, we have 4 different pops. So check this out, we do have Alexis Rhodes, Elemental Hero Neos, Yubel, and Dark Magician Attack. I'm really excited about the Dark Magician just because this is going to finally be a different variation. I'm surprised we haven't gotten more pops, and they've been mainly focusing on Dark Magician Girl, because we even have another one, I believe, coming out next year, and that would make, I think, 3 or 4 now. I think it's 3 or 4. I think it might be the 3rd one. But yeah, I think it's very exciting to finally get a new Dark Magician, kind of in an attacking pose. Overall though, you guys know they usually kill it with Yu-Gi-Oh, so I'm sure these are all going to turn out great. So that pretty much catches you up on all the latest anime leak and rumors. Make sure to let me know in the comments below which ones you guys are most excited about and which ones you would love to add to your collection. And don't worry guys, I'm sure we're expected to see a ton of different exclusives for each one of these waves. At least 1 or 2 for most of them. Let me know though, is there a specific character that wasn't mentioned today that you would love to see made into a Funko Pop from some of these animes? Or maybe is there an anime Funko hasn't made yet that you would love to see in pop form? Going back through the list really quickly of ones that I personally want to add to my collection outside of any potential exclusives for Yu-Gi-Oh! Probably the Dark Magician attacking, I think that's going to be great. I don't have the first Dark Magician, so this would be my first one. Nothing from Boruto for me personally. Demon Slayer, I might need a couple, honestly. I'd probably swap some out for my collection, I won't lie. That Rengoku, definitely would want to pick that one up. Would probably swap it out for the regular common I have, or the glow one I have. Muichiro, Mitsuri, I'd probably be swapping those two. Well, actually, Muichiro not, because the one I got was a birthday present, so I'll keep that one, but I'll probably have 2. Demon Genya, I might swap it out for the regular, or maybe I'll have them side by side. I don't know, depending on the mold. Huntengu, for sure, and Gyoko, depending on how it looks. But Huntengu, I'm really hoping they make his advanced Zohakuten. That thing is so freaking cool. He has an amazing character design. So I'm hoping with this first Huntengu pop, it leads up to all his emotions combined. As far as Jujutsu Kaisen goes, maybe the Gojo, depending on how it looks, because lately his, technique pops have looked really cool. Itadori Black Flash, I'll probably swap that out for my Divergent Fist one I currently have. Megami with Rabbit, probably don't need that one. Nobara Curse Energy, that could probably be a very great step up from the first 2 that we did get, so maybe. And then Sukuna with Arrow, depending on how it looks, because it could be good, it could be bad, we'll see. For My Hero Academia, I'll probably go a little light on this set. Definitely Vigilante Deku though, that's my number 1 want. Probably the Dobby, because I really do like Dobby's character, and with the white hair, he looks really cool. But maybe just, you know, like a glow chase variation. I don't need both. Most likely going to be a common situation, so easy to get. As far as Tomura goes, depending on how good it looks, maybe, because I just got the Funko Shop one. Don't need Lady. Stars and Stripes, maybe. And then Stain, I'll probably pass on too. And finally, for One Piece, for the Trafalgar Law, I'll probably pass on that one. Maybe if it's better than the one I currently have. Eustace Kid Awakening, I might grab that one just to replace it with the exclusive I do have. King is a must pick up for sure. Big Mom and Kimono, I don't think it's one I'm going to need. We already have 3 Big Mom variations. I have the one where she has her homies. That's a great looking one. Maybe depending on how it looks. And then finally Vivi and Karu as a pop ride. That is a must-have. So as you can see, I do have a tall order. Let me know which ones you're gonna grab. That's everything I have for you today, though. Make sure to hit the like button down below if you did enjoy, and subscribe and click that notification bell if you're new here. Now, I do want to say a big shout out to all the awesome Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon-only Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And lastly, make sure to follow me on all my social medias at SkittleRampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page, so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.